Hello, my name is lilypad. I make music. Yeah. I wanted to make just a video to post on my YouTube channel, just to like promote and explain the music I make, I guess. So let's get into some little background history. I'm gonna make a little documentary on myself as an artist up until this point. It's gonna be great. Okay, so yeah, my stage name is lilypad. My name is Alex, but you can call me whatever you'd like. You can call me lilypad, you can call me Lily, you can call me Alex, whatever works for you. I made my Bandcamp name, or I should say my account. I made my Bandcamp account in like March of 2022, I think is when I made it. And when I made that Bandcamp account, I released a single called Just Me, which is not very good. None of my music is all that great. But I made Just Me in one day. Wrote, released, recorded, produced, mixed, everything about that track I did on that day just to get something out there. And it didn't really do well, but it's okay. None of my music did well. But we prosper on, guys. It actually smells horrible out tonight. I'm not vibing with it. But yeah, that was pre-album arc lilypad. This is the now album arc of lilypad. So album, let's get into it. So ever since I released that single on that day in 2022, I've been working for like 2 years pretty much on an album, and that album is called A Quiet Place to Rest My Head. It's 50 minutes long. It's on Bandcamp, it's on Spotify, it's pretty much anywhere you get your music. I'm gonna upload it to this channel on YouTube shortly. I keep forgetting, it's my bad actually, but yeah, I'll get it up there at some point. It's like kind of like noise pop, experimental rock, lo-fi, shoegaze, kind of that kind of genre, I guess. And not to sound like pretentious, but I don't feel like it really fits into like a certain genre. There's like a lot that it doesn't, like, I try to make music that's unique to me, and I don't feel like anything I can think of. I'm sorry, this probably sounds like really pretentious and gross, like describing my music this way, but like I just feel like it's like, I'm not saying it's like good. I'm just saying that I feel like it's different. And I'm not saying different is good, I'm just saying different is unique. And uniqueness causes intrigue, I guess, is like a good way to put it. I hope it didn't sound pretentious. I don't have to come off the wrong way. But yeah. So the album's 11 tracks. I'm gonna go track by track and describe them and like the writing process for it, just like an exclusive like interview. I guess. I don't know why I got this idea, but whatever, it's something to do. Yeah, so the album came out on February 23rd, 2024. I feel like there was something else I wanted to mention, but I don't remember what it was. Oh well. Recently on my YouTube channel, I've been posting a lot of covers recently, which is kind of a far deviation from what I usually post. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get back into like the regular content at some point. Whatever. But yeah, just please check out the album if you're interested in it. It'd be great. I'd love it. Okay, that's all for enough time. Let's get in with the little track by track little thing here. So first track is called Intro, Beautiful World, which went through a lot of changes. A lot of these songs a lot of the songs went through a bunch of changes, but that one, it's a synth and pitched up and down different ways and repeated a lot. It's nothing, like, the way I make songs isn't really incredibly like complex. It's like 5 tracks. Yeah, the song is about, the album as a whole is rather sad. So I want the album to start off with something happy or hopeful, I guess. And it's just like, the world's like beautiful as much as it is tragic. There wasn't like an incredible amount of writing that went into it, but I think that's what the idea is. And towards the end of the song, it like develops into this like cacophony almost, which is, I guess, meant to be a taste of what the album is, because it's like a bunch of different instruments. And I use like exclusively live instruments. I don't use any like MIDI instruments or electronic one. Well, like, yeah, I use electronic instruments, but like not like digital or like that kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at explaining things. I hope this video isn't boring. Maybe that's the first song. I'm 7 minutes in. I need to hurry up. Second song is called Hopeless and Repetitive, which is just that. It's about the first half of the song. It's a 2-part song. It's like 8 minutes. The first half is about hopelessness, and the second half is about the repetitiveness of life. And the first half of the song is like a lot of the main themes, even though there's not an incredible amount of writing to it. I think that's like the main themes. I mean, hopeless and repetitive is definitely like the main, like it gets you thrown into like the main concepts of the album. Yeah. That one was fun to make. I felt really proud of myself once I finished it, because it was a longer song, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm actually like making music. Like that's what really like threw me into the album making process. Third song is called I'll Be Here. It's the lead single. It's me and a guitar. That's pretty much it. I'm really bad at playing guitar. It's like kind of embarrassing, but I really tried with this one. Low key ripped off Undertale, like low key, not like super high key, but like it's there. So yeah. The song's basically about like wanting people around you to be happy and healthy, no matter how you feel as a person, which I feel like is a topic that definitely like, it's something that I struggle with personally, because I'm always like, I always want to make sure my friends and the people around me are happy and stuff like that. So I always ask them, like, just like check up on them every once in a while, like, hey, how have you been recently? Is there anything you want to talk about? Just like stuff like that. And like not worrying like how it burdens me and my general happiness. And it's not like it burdens me. That's probably a bad word to put it. It's just like not caring how I feel, which probably isn't healthy, but I don't know, whatever. Like, I don't care how I feel. I just want people to be happy. Fourth song is called Trapped. I made this one completely with my voice. Like, the main track of it is just me humming into a microphone that I pulse stretched, and then that was like it. That was like the whole like gist of the song. And the lyrical themes is about like feeling trapped. It's just that simple. I mean, It's not an incredible song. It's 2 minutes long. It's just almost a gimmick because I made it all with my voice. But I mean, it was a fun song to make, and it didn't take me long. This song's Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo was cool. Yo-Yo was one of the first songs that I wrote and one of the last that I recorded. I recorded Yo-Yo like 4 months ago, probably. And I wrote Yo-Yo when I was 15. Now I'm 17 now. So yeah, it's been a long time coming recording that album. Or yeah, well, recording the whole album in general, because I've written like probably like 7 or 6 of the 11 songs on the album like well before like 2023, if I'm being so honest. And if you factor in like I probably had the whole album written by the end of 2023. I just couldn't find motivation to record, but I mean, I found enough to put out the album, and I'm happy with it, genuinely. But yeah, Yo-Yo is about like, I don't know, it's about like a bunch of different things, honestly. It's about like not being like cared about, and like not caring about how like school and stuff, and about how well you're doing in it. Yeah, it's about like just like not caring and feeling like kind of like just like nonchalant about like life in general, but still like wanting to get better. Like you can tell that there's something wrong with you, but you don't know how to like make it better, if that makes sense. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo was fun to make. I really enjoyed making Yo-Yo because I like making songs with electric guitar was so fun, and that was like the first one that I tried out with it, and it worked so well. So that was Yo-Yo. Fun song. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say about it, but I don't remember. I there's like a bunch of stuff that I wanted to say in this video that I just cannot remember at all. Oh well. Let's go on with the next one. I Can't Play the Guitar is track 6, and my god, this actually like made me like so angry. Like recording this song was like a nightmare because, like I said before, I'm so bad at playing guitar, and it's such a simple like guitar tab that I played for this song, but it actually took me so long to make. It came out nice, but I mean, it's basically an interlude track, which is why I was so mad at it took me too long. It's like not even like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's like, it's just me. It is literally just me and a guitar, because a lot of pretty much all of my songs are drowned in like echo and reverb. This one is not. It's just me and a guitar. Well, it's a little bit of echo, but not as much. Yeah, and it just took me so long to make. The song's about me not being able to play the guitar, but I mean, it takes on a whole new meaning once like it took me so long to record. Like so, I got so frustrated recording that song. Yeah, that's track 6. Track 7 is instrumental too, which is, oh my god, that song's so good. Well, okay, that's saying a lot. I don't think my music's good, but I mean, it's so fun. It's such a fun song. Instrumental 1 I made. It was the very first song I ever made. It's on my YouTube channel, actually. I might release it. I'm not sure if I'll release it on like Bandcamp or Spotify. Yeah, I haven't decided. I'm thinking about it, but basically what I did was I made a soundboard on Scratch and played around with that, and I made like a bunch of different like notes by speeding up and slowing down the trumpet and the piano. I think it was just those 2 instruments, and by doing that I created a bunch of different notes, and I had a little soundboard and I made a little like 2-minute like song out of it. It's not very good. It's a lot worse than I thought it was, because I went back to re-listen to it, not too long ago, and it was kind of horrible. But yeah. But Instrumental 2 was fun. Like, I didn't even... Literally, like... I had the final track list set, like, a week before I was to release it, right? And I had just one more song to record. And one day I was messing around in Audacity. That's what I wanted to say, because I make all my songs in Audacity. That was one of the things I don't want to bring up. But yeah, I make all my songs in Audacity. And it was like... I don't know, I just, like, found, like, this, like, I was messing around with my keyboard, and I found this, like, synth pattern that I really liked. And I was like, I could really, like, do something with this. And then I, like, started, like, playing drums with it. And I got up my guitar and started messing around with that. And I was like, all of a sudden, I had, like, a minute a track. I was like, okay. And then I started, like, I'm in music theory, so, like, from what I know about, like... Sorry, I waited for the car. But, like I said, I'm in music theory right now at my high school. So, from what I know from that, I made, like, kind of, like, my, like, I can't disperse and then my own counterpoint to it, which was, like, so fun to do. And it actually sounded, like, really good. And I was like, oh my god, this is, like, a good song, like, straight up. And then I made some, like, synth thing to end it off. And it was such a fun song to make. I was so happy with how it turned out. Yeah, that's track 7, Instrumental 2. Track 8, Thoughts Before Dawn. I literally forgot my own album. Thoughts Before Dawn is just like just going into detail about like some like really bad nights that I've had, where I literally just like sit in my room in the late hours of the night and just like feel like so sad, just so sad. And I just kind of wrote down like a lot of what I was feeling one time when I was having sadness like that. And like, I mean, you really only have so long to like write something, because like whenever you're feeling inspired, it's only so long until the feeling's gone, really, to quote Car Seat Headrest. I tried thinking of the lyric, but I couldn't remember it. I literally know what's like, oh, yeah. But it's a matter of timing. You only have so long to capture the feeling before it's gone. I love that song, guys. That's such a good song. But yeah, that's what I was quoting from Car Seat Headrest. Main inspiration, favorite artists. I love them, guys. They're like my heroes. Sorry, I got off topic a lot. But yeah, Thoughts Before Dawn. It was a fun song to make too, and it sounded like weirdly beautiful and serene. I really liked like the sound palette that I made for it, and I got creative with like some of the stuff that I was doing. Like I was like snapping my fingers at one part of it, and I was playing like these really high piano notes. It just kind of felt like, I don't know, it made it feel like beautiful and like really like airy and light, and I liked that about it. That was a fun song to make. The drum build-up is a little gimmicky. It was a good idea, but I don't think I executed it very well. And funny story about almost every single time I tried to record live drums. Almost every single time, my mom or dad would walk into my bedroom. You can't hear it in any of the recordings because the drums I play are so loud. But without fail, like my mom or dad would just walk in and just like look at me. And that happened in Thoughts Before Dawn. I remember it so vividly. It was my dad. He walked in and we just like looked at each other while I was playing drums. Like I said, you can't hear it in the track, but it's there. It's like if you ever listen to it, just know like at some point during the drum build up, my dad just walks in and we're just looking at each other while I'm still playing. I think it happened in another song. I don't remember if it was intro or yo-yo. It may have been both, honestly. Whenever I tried to record live drums, something catastrophic always happened. Yeah, that's Thoughts Before Dawn. Fun song. That's another thing. Like everything about my album, it may not be fun to listen to, but I had fun making it, and I think that's really what passion's all about. I mean, I had fun making it. I'm happy that I released it. I'm happy with how it turned out, and I want to make more music. I'm hoping to get an EP out before the end of the year, and then I want to get another album out before I graduate high school, which is next year. So yeah, wish me luck on that. Track 9, Jesus of Bathtubia. This song sucked. It was one of the very first songs that I made, and took me the longest to finish. Like, because I was never satisfied with it, ever. I mean, let's get like lyrical themes out of it before I talk about like the production of it. Lyrical themes of, well, it's actually like such a real story. Like one time I was taking a shower, and I was feeling really sad. So once I was finished in the shower, I don't remember if I turned the water off or just let it run. I probably turned it off because it was probably cold, but I turned the water off and I just sat in the shower, like head between my knees, just like curled up in like a ball, and just like sad. Like I couldn't like get myself to move or anything. Like it was bad. And I always have Spotify on whenever I'm listening, or whenever I'm taking a shower. And Jesus of Suburbia came on shuffle, and I was like, dude, I should write a song about this. And that's exactly what I did. I like, as soon as like I was like feeling a little better enough to like get up and like dry it off and everything, I started writing, and that's how it came out. I liked the lyrics of it, I do, but man, there's like, in the synth parts of it, like the keyboard was like, it's great, but like I couldn't figure out how to do the bridge, or like kind of like bridge to outro. It's the same really thing, because it doesn't really pick up ever, but I just could not crack it, like for the life of me. Like at first I tried just singing along with the studio recording of it, and I was like, this sounds like stupid. And then I tried reversing that entire like vocal track in the end, and I was okay with that for a while. And then when I was re-listening to it, like probably a week before the album came out, I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. Why did I think this was a good idea? So I deleted that entirely, that whole like outro part. I had to redo it, and I'm happy with how it turned out now, although I feel like it's still not great, because what I ended up doing was just turning on the water in my shower and then recording it, and then having me hum Jesus of Suburbia over that, which I think was fine, and it didn't give me any trouble with Mr. Billy Joe Armstrong if you try to copyright strike the music, which I mean would have been like totally fair, because I was blatantly just like singing along to his song for one of my songs, which is like just stupid. Like I don't know like why I thought that like that was my go-to. Like whatever, it worked out. It worked out is all I'm gonna say. It's okay now. But yeah, that song had such trouble in production. But like I said, I'm okay with how it turned out now. But I feel like I probably could have mixed it better, if I'm being honest. But it's too late now, it's fine. Someone will probably like it one day. And that's all I want to do with my music, right? It's just, if even one person in the world finds joy out of my music, then I'm doing a good job, and I'm doing a good thing. No matter how, like, uninteresting or, like, passed by it is, if even just one person says that they enjoy my music, and I'm hoping that day comes soon where someone like texts me or emails me or whatever and be like, hey, I love this album, or I love this song, it's really helped me out, and like then I'll feel accomplished, because that's all I want to do is help people. Because like, not to get too personal, but I'm not a very happy person, So I want everybody that I interact with and everybody that I deal with to be happy, because I don't want them to end up like me. But I'm still alive, so can't be doing that bad. Sorry, that got really depressing. But that was just Beth Turbia, which was a ride. It was from the beginning. It just gave me problems. Track 10, The Rock's Bottom. Long song. It's like over 9 minutes, but it felt so rewarding because that was the last song that I made for the album, and I was like, wow. But yeah, The Rock's Bottom is about me feeling at rock bottom mentally. Is really like all it was. I wrote it recently, probably like November or December 2023 is when I probably wrote it. And like, I don't know how to explain it, because it's like such a personal song. But I mean, I sampled underscores in it, which was fun. I love doing that. I love sampling. That was cool. And then I had this long piano intro with just like basic like lyrics, kind of structured in like a poetry standpoint. And that's another thing I love. I love poetry. I love writing poetry, and I love like reading like short poems. Like poetry is great. Love that. Love all of that. But yeah, I mean, it's just a personal song. Like, I don't really know how else to explain it besides that. But I mean, I had a reverse piano in the production, which was cool. That was cool. Sorry, I don't really know what else to say about it. I'm kind of like running out of words here to describe the music, because I don't really have any more like stories to tell. Because that song was just like one of the last days that I got home. Well, sorry, let me try again. One of the last days I had before the album was to come out. I came home from school, and I was like, okay, I had this day set aside to record this song for a while. I was like, okay, today I'm recording The Rock's Bottom, and I'm finishing the album. And that's exactly what I did. It took me most of the day, but I mean, I did it. So, and I think it turned out great. Well, great's a strong word, but like, great for me. Like, for the quality music that I'm making, it turned out great. And definitely feels like the emotional like climax of the album. Yep. That's it. Track 11, the closing track. And now I look forward to the days ahead, because it can't get any worse. Or something like that. This was, I mean, like I said before with the intro track, the album is just really sad, if I'm being blunt. So I wanted to leave off with something hopeful. And that is what that song's about. Just like looking forward to better days to come. And like, I had the spoken word outro at the end of it. That's a little cringy, but I mean, it's okay. It's whatever. But I mean, I still stand by like pretty much everything that I said in that outro. Is that I want people to be happy, and I want people to be able to live their lives and not have to worry about being sad. And that's kind of how I would like to get, and that's the main thing that I stressed in that song. So yeah, that's the album. That's A Quiet Place to Rest My Head, my debut album. We made it, guys. 30 minutes went by, and I was just talking about me. I don't know how many of you are gonna watch this, or how many of you are gonna stick around for all 30 minutes. But I mean, if you're still here, thank you. Like, I really appreciate you like listening to my like autistic rambles about my music. I really appreciate it. So thank you for sticking around. I don't know how to end this off. This is lilypad. Yeah. I'm gonna record more music soon, and regular content's gonna come back. Bye.